Welcome to my channel. Tonight, we're going back in time. Far back, to an America before electricity. Before light bulbs. Before switches on the wall. Before the soft hum of wires and machines became the background music of our lives. As you settle in, let your body become still. Let the world around you grow quiet. And imagine a time when nights were darker. When evenings were slower. And when families gathered around a single source of light. As if it were a heartbeat. This is what life felt like, before electricity. Picture a small American town in the late 1800s. Wooden houses line a dusty road. Chimneys send thin rivers of smoke into the fading sky. The sun drifts low, casting long orange shadows over barns and porches. Children hurry home because darkness comes fast. And once it arrives, the world becomes a different place. Not frightening, just deeper, quieter, softer. Inside a modest wooden home, a family finishes supper. The last natural light slips through the windows, painting everything in gentle gold. You hear the clinking of tin plates, the soft scrape of chairs on the wooden floor, and the faint crackle of a fire still glowing in the hearth. When the sun finally slips behind the horizon, the mother steps toward a small wooden table. She opens a tiny box, takes out a match, and strikes it. A small hiss, a spark, and suddenly the room glows with a warm yellow flame. She touches it to the wick of a glass oil lamp, and the flame grows slowly, carefully, until it fills the room with soft, flickering light. This lamp, barely brighter than a candle, is the heart of the night. Its glow gathers everyone closer. The world beyond the house fades into complete darkness, and life moves inward, toward the warmth, toward the light, toward each other. The father sits in a rocking chair, gently swaying back and forth. The chair creaks with a familiar rhythm, a sound that exists only in homes where the nights are quiet. Where there is no hum of electricity, no buzzing refrigerator, no soft glow of screens. Across the room, the mother threads a needle. The fabric rests in her lap, and the flicker of the lamp makes her shadow dance on the wall. Her hands move slowly, patiently, as she mends a shirt or stitches a patch onto a child's quilt. The children sit near the fire. One reads a book, leaning in because the letters dim every time the flame shifts. Another stacks wooden blocks that clack gently as they fall over. This house is alive with the smallest sounds. The subtle pop of a burning log. The whisper of the breeze squeezing between the window frames. The sigh of the rocking chair slowing down. In this world, silence is never empty. It is peaceful, full of presence, full of calm. Step outside for a moment. Imagine opening the heavy wooden door, and feeling the cold night air brush across your cheeks. The darkness waiting outside is unlike anything most of us know today. There are no street lights, no glowing windows, no headlights sweeping across the road. Just an endless, velvety blackness stretching across fields and farms. But above, the sky is breathtaking. The stars are so bright, you can see the faint outline of your own shadow. The Milky Way spills across the heavens. Like silver fog, each star looks sharp, clear, alive. In the distance, a dog barks once, its sound carrying for miles. And somewhere beyond the hills, a single wagon wheel turns, a wooden groan drifting across the quiet land. This is the night sky of early America. Pure, enormous, untouched by electric light. Inside the house, the family prepares for bed. Their nightly routines are simple, guided not by clocks or screens, but by the slow rhythm of darkness. The children wash their faces with cool water. From a ceramic bowl. There is no warm tap water. No bright bathroom. Just the faint glow of the lamp, casting a golden circle on the table. The mother warms wool socks by the fire. She folds heavy quilts, each one sewn by hand, each stitch its own small memory. The father trims the lamp's wick. With quiet precision, he knows exactly how high it can burn, without smoking the room, or wasting precious oil. When the nighttime chores are done, the family gathers for a moment of calm. Sometimes the father reads a passage from a worn leather book. Sometimes the mother hums an old folk tune that her mother once sang to her. Sometimes the family simply sits together, listening to the fire. And then, the father tells a story. His voice is low, steady, gently weaving pictures in the children's minds. A story about a hunter in the distant woods, or about settlers crossing rivers beneath bright moonlight, or about wandering stars, and what they meant to sailors long ago. The children sit perfectly still. There is no distraction, nothing else to pull their attention away. Just the warmth of the fire, the flicker of the lamp, and the soft, hypnotic cadence of their father's voice. When the story ends, the silence feels almost magical. It settles over the room. Like a warm blanket, the mother rises first, carrying the lamp upstairs. Its glow sweeps softly along the staircase, lighting the way. The children follow, their feet patting gently on the wooden steps. The floorboards creak beneath them, each sound familiar and comforting. Their bedroom is cool and dim. The only light is the tiny flame of the lamp, breathing behind its glass. The mother pulls the quilts over them. Thick, heavy, warm. The blankets smell faintly of cedar and fresh air, from days spent drying on the clothesline. She kisses their foreheads softly, and whispers goodnight. The children close their eyes, already drifting. Downstairs, the father checks the fire. He stirs the embers, adds a final log, and closes the iron grate. The stove clicks and settles. As the heat slowly fills the home, he walks through the quiet rooms, making sure every window is latched, every curtain drawn, every ember secure. Then he blows out the lamp. Darkness floods the house, not scary, not heavy, but peaceful, like ink spreading gently across paper. In this world, sleep comes easily. There is no rush, no buzzing, no glowing screen, reminding you of the time. There is only the deep comfort of a house wrapped in darkness and warmed by a fire. And this is what life felt like before electricity. It felt slower, when evenings were not something to fill, but something to experience. It felt quieter, when the loudest sound in the house was a creaking chair or a whisper of wind. It felt more connected, when families gathered close, because the night drew them together into the small circle of light. It felt deeper, when darkness had real weight, when sleep arrived naturally, and when stars filled the world with silver wonder. As you drift now, let your mind rest in that older rhythm. Let the gentle flicker of imaginary lamplight calm the noise inside your thoughts. Let the warmth of the fire soften your breath. Let the stillness of a world without electricity guide you into sleep. Tonight, as your eyes grow heavy and your body becomes calm, remember this quiet American home. Remember its firelight, its silence, its peace. If you are new my channel, please subscribe and press bell icon. And let yourself slowly, gently rest. Good night.